Why, hello there, soulmates. My name's Soulkeeper, and welcome to Resident Evil 4 Remake Castle. This is a gameplay walkthrough of the castle level of Resident Evil 4. And hopefully you saw the village guide. We're going to skip right past that cutscene there. And we're going to take Leon forward here and get these barrels. There's supplies over here. Grab the barrel right there. There's some more barrel and right there, and then right around here is a chest that's got a vintage compass inside, which obviously we want. Now we're going to talk to the merchant, who I found out pretty quickly here that I couldn't go in between the cart and the tree, which it seemed like there was all the space in the world, but I guess I was wrong. Sell the compass, sell the eye, and sell that gun that we have, because what we need now is the blacktail. In Chapter 7, we get the blacktail. And we can't really afford any more upgrades right now, but the blacktail is ideal because it's the most compact gun, but also it has a very rapid reload, it has very rapid fire, and, you know, overall pound for pound, I think it's the best gun. Let's hit these guys in here. You hit these guys here, they go down in one hit, and they also cough up some stuff. Sometimes they have supplies, sometimes they got pesetas. Whatever the case, it's useful to have. This guy in here is going to turn into a plaga, so ideally we can run right by him. Don't dilly-dally too long, because he will one-shot Leon, and we don't want that. Hurry up and go through the door, and you may have to take him out. Maybe. It depends. Sometimes he'll knock down Ashley. Go ahead and grab the supplies in here along with the things that those guys dropped, and get ourselves ready. Get yourself ready, because this part could be a little tough. Ideally, if you have shotgun ammo, you'll use it up here, but since we don't, we're going to use our rifle on this enemy right here. And you could use the blacktail, I guess, that'd be fine, but I want to get rid of this one ASAP, because crossbow. I still took a hit there, but it wasn't that bad. Now let's get moving here, because we got a lot of work to do. This part's going to be a real hurdle to overcome. Now, right here, there's going to be a little bag of rocks attached to that cannon. We hit that, it makes the cannon go up. So we want to just do that right there, right now. Now, these guys are going to be firing all kinds of stuff. Don't go too far right now. You want to try and just linger here. Hit the medallion right there, because there's 6 of them in here, and we want some more spinals. Now, this enemy right here, just go ahead and snipe it. Snipe it from afar. Yeah, just, well, you know. Hit the barrel, hit the enemy, whichever the case. We're going to hit the barrel right now, and that takes care of one cannon. Or, excuse me, catapult. I thought that was going to be like a one-shot there, but it wasn't. It's kind of curious considering that the rifle is level 5 power at this point, so it should be able to do some significant damage. And this enemy here... Now, if you know how to use the pause buffer, essentially all it is pausing and unpausing the game while you're aiming with the rifle. And it enables you to steady your aim while you're taking a shot with the rifle. And for some of the twitchy enemies in here, I recommend using it. You don't have to use it all the time, but if you feel like you need to get more of a beat on an enemy, go ahead and do it. Ashley, in this part of the game, is going to be total grab bait, so, you know, be careful. And do what you can to get past these guys. If you have to retreat and pop off some shots here and just clear the way, that's fine. That's one, and then if you have to get another one, go ahead. And don't be afraid to... Your shotgun really helps on those enemies if you don't have a flash. But we also don't have a lot of shotgun ammo. Fortunately, we can make some right now, so we're going to make some. And you should do that too if you have the means. Because that enemy right there goes down pretty easily to a shotgun. Or you can just use a flash, and that does the job. It just depends how you're feeling in the moment. Sometimes you don't want to use the resources to make a flash because you want to save some resources for shotgun, which is understandable. This guy's just kind of tanked a riot gun shot, so I decided to use blacktail there. Fortunately now, we've got enough of these guys out of the way, we've got a catapult out of the way, we can kind of get down to some dirty work now. And right there's another medallion, that's the second one over there. And there's a barrel right there, we can take out another catapult, thank God. And... yeah, there's a lot of chaos in this part. There's going to be a lot of chaos in this chapter in general. Right there, that guy's going to charge right at you when you go for the cannon. Be sure you take him out. When you get to this cannon, immediately hit that catapult, and then go over to this other catapult and hit that one. Okay, now hit the door. There will be white dots over them, so it'll be very easy to tell what you're supposed to hit, what you're not supposed to hit, or what you can hit, I guess is what I should say. There's going to be more bad guys coming, so just aim the cannon and go ahead and take them out. It'll one-shot them. It's kind of a troll move, but you know what? Remember, professional's going to cheese you, and you have every license to cheese it right back. Do not feel ashamed to do so. Pause buffer, use cannons. It will cheese you, cheese it back. There's another medallion right there. That's the third one. I'm trying to hit with a knife, and it just isn't going down for some reason, but I got it there. You might want to just use gun on that, because it's a little bit easier. Anyway, go down here. Looks like, it sounds a little bit like we kind of just took out all the enemies, doesn't it? We kind of did. There is another medallion in there someplace. It should be somewhere in there. Well, actually, I guess we already shot it, didn't we? There's a medallion down in the trees that we need to hit. I'm just looking around for any treasure that's hanging out. But sometimes I'm thinking to myself, man, did I leave any treasure here? There's the medallion right there in that tree. Go ahead and hit that. That's number 4. And then get these crates and barrels up here. There's going to be precious ammo that we're going to need for the upcoming sections. There's a barrel right there that we could have used if we didn't use the cannon. And over here, there's more barrels. There's also a chest that has treasure in it, an elegant bangle. Take that, hit that medallion right there, and then the last medallion is going to be right up hanging on that little wooden piece there. Okay, congrats, you got 6 medallions. We're going to get some spinels from the merchant. Okay, grab any supplies that are just lying around off of these guys that we took out, and now we're pretty much ready to just go inside. There's going to be a couple of barrels inside this wall here. Or excuse me, inside this gate. There's one. Just pesetas. You know, that's fine. We need all the pesetas we can get. There's shoddy shells too. You want to loot everything. Loot everything you possibly can on professional. Do not skip looting. Because you never know when your next round of supplies is going to come. You want to have a full inventory whenever possible. Otherwise, it is going to go badly for you, most likely. There's our spinels. We can go ahead and buy... You know, if you want gunpowder, that's probably the most useful thing here. I got a treasure map just in case I feel like looking up treasure and stuff, but honestly, the gunpowder is more useful. I can put a couple of yellow diamonds in this elegant bangle, so I'm going to put them in there. Now, it would maybe be a better idea to save one of those diamonds for later on. Right now, what we want to buy from the merchant is a magnum, and we want to take the free magnum ammo recipe. We want a magnum at this point. We got the broken butterfly. That's the magnum that he offers. He's got a special offer on it. You want to take it. The magnum will be useful. We will be switching to the Killer 7 later. But for right now, we're using the broken butterfly. Now, there's going to be a bunch of guys here. If you have a nade, toss them over there. And then this guy's going to be pulling up the rear. Take him out because he's a real troll. He's a real jabroni. We want to get him out of the way. Now these guys are going to be coming at us. If you can shotgun them, just shotgun them. It's going to be a little bit easier that way. And sometimes you might even want to consider using like a nade on them. That's totally fine too. I shouldn't have used that nade there. They were a little too far apart. And just get rid of all these guys. And then that was a good fight. Good fight. Got rid of all of them pretty easily there. It's only 5 guys there, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, no sweat.
Now, go around and loot the room. There's vases lining the sides of the room. There's also a couple of cabinets we can go in. And there's also like a chest that requires a small key over there. Unfortunately, we don't have one. I really wish that we did, because I'd kind of like to get whatever treasure's in there, but if you find one at some point, don't be afraid to use it. There's another vase over there. There's a side.
Okay.
That's where you push... That's where you get Ashley to climb through. She'll unlock the gate for you.
I need you to open it.
While she's doing that, reload and go loot. There's a little cabinet over here that's going to have a yellow herb in it. Obviously, you want that. There's also that vase over there. Go ahead and hit that. Grab... Look at that, magnum ammo. It's already paying off. The more magnum ammo we get, the higher our chances of success, because that's very, very powerful. This gun is really going to help us out in a couple of sticky situations, believe me. Over here is going to be an elegant perfume bottle. You want to go ahead and get that chest. And there's no reason not to. Go ahead and take it. Now when you're ready, You can also break open these little things too, because they have stuff in them. They may not look like it, but they do have stuff. Okay, so now look, I got a full heal. Well, a full heal and upgrade too. Pretty nice. When you're ready to go through the crack in the wall here, there's going to be even more stuff lining... well, there's going to be more stuff right here in the side of this cabinet. Go ahead and open that. Right now it's handgun ammo. That's fine. I mean, handgun ammo ain't nothing, right?
Continue on this way.
We're about to go into the dungeon. And we're gonna fight something of a boss down here, and it's, it can be a tough fight, but the way we're gonna do it, I don't think it's gonna be that tough. Get the shotgun ammo right there, and then go through these, cells over here, and go grab the key off of this guy. There's the dungeon key. Now, go back, and Leon is gonna fall through the floor. Before we do that, craft a flash grenade. You might even want to craft 2 of them. It's up to you. We probably won't need that much, but we'll go ahead and craft 2. Alright, there it is. Now, there is the Garrador. Go ahead and just get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of there. And once you go through here, go to the left, and then wait right here. Just wait and get your rifle ready. He's going to run right past you, and he's going to just do that. And now you want to hit the plug on his back. Might take you a couple tries to aim there, but after you hit it, toss a flash.
Gotcha.
That gets the plug out of there, and then go ahead and hit him in the back again, and boom, there it is. And that should do him in very nicely. And I even tossed another one here, even though I didn't need to. I thought he would last longer than that. I thought he'd take at least like another hit or something, but no, no, no. All it took was a rifle hit, a flash, and another rifle hit, and he was DED, dead, DUN done, stick a fork in him. When you're done, go ahead and turn the crank and then go into the various corners of this room and hit those urns and loot. There's also some bolts on the ground there, so take those. Just look around, anything that you can grab, grab it. And the stuff through here, take that too. I mean, everything you see, go ahead and take it. It's just... there is so much stuff lying around, man. It's kind of crazy. You gotta love the way that this game just keeps giving you loot, loot, and more loot. Just chef's kiss, baby. And you're ready to go through here and go use the dungeon key on this door. Now, I would tell you to breathe a sigh of relief, but things are gonna get pretty hairy in a minute. So, just, you know, maybe get yourself a little drinky poo. Maybe take a deep breath, because we're about to get into some stuff. In this room, again, keep looting. Barrel right there. I tried to, like, hit that little head right there, and it wouldn't let me. I was wasting all kinds of time there just trying to hit that thing. That was dumb. I don't know why I did that. But I did. And now I got more magnum ammo, so I guess it all balances out. Anyway, this room's done. Go through here. And here we have ourselves a little puzzle. It's not exactly a brain buster, but we still gotta solve it. This cabinet opens here, so take whatever's in there. Gunpowder, it looks like. Hit that metal there, hit the snake one, and then hit the bird one. Deer, bird, and snake will open this door. Grab the bloodied sword. Go back here and hit the base. Okay.
Oh, it's just a replica.
That's good. Now, there's going to be a bunch of swords over here on this panel, so take all those. Take all of them. Okay, we can't do anything with that. I accidentally put that there, and I shouldn't have done that. Take all the swords, and if you can, just replace them as you go. The gold sword goes there. The bloodied sword goes on the one where he's attacking the other guy. The rusted sword goes on the grave, and then the regular sword just goes on the guy over here. And that's how it goes. Regular, gold, bloodied, and then rusted. That's how you solve that. Now feel free to go through and do some more looting. If you see a vase, hit it. If you see a barrel or a crate, hit it. If you see anything that you can open up, hit that. I'm just running around here just smacking everything. It gets to be kind of silly the way you're just kind of looting everything and smacking everything inside. There's even a chest over here that's got some treasure in it. Look at that, a gold bangle. Like, we're getting a lot of stuff. And there's even another crate right there, man. Yeah, this castle has so much loot. It's crazy. So go ahead and hit that. Seahorse right there. We gotta hit the snake, but the snake is not on this side. So you know what Leon's gonna do? Leon is actually, well, one, he's going to kick this ladder over here after he hits this vase.
Guess we just circled around.
Okay, now when we go down on the ground, we'll be able to get back up. Now he's going to jump over the other side using the chandelier.
Don't even
Okay.
think about trying this yourself.
And there's the snake right there.
He? As if.
Hit the vase right there, and then go ahead and fire at the snake. I don't think I do it quite yet. Or maybe I do. Actually, I do. Hey, I had the foresight to do it. Look at me. And then down in this hole over here, I don't know why I didn't go down the hole. I think I forgot there was treasure there.
Come on, are you kidding me?
So I could have saved a little bit of time.
Seriously, who does that?
Because I do need to go get the treasure.
What are you, my mother?
So what I do here,
Hey, wait, Leon!
I think I realized my boo-boo right there, but then I decided to just run over here and go hit whatever vases there were and then go back around. See, there's only the one over here. So now I realize my mistake, and then I have to go back over to this far chandelier and jump across again and then jump down. I should have just jumped down immediately while I was there, and that would have taken me where I wanted to go. Sometimes you just, like, forget certain things like that. There's a lot to this game. There's a golden hourglass in there. Be sure you open that, take that treasure, take it, and you might as well make a pit stop at the merchant while you're down here and sell off some stuff and get some upgrades for anything that you need. Sell off the key, bangle, hourglass, perfume bottle, yeah, all that stuff, dude. And then you might want to tune up some stuff too, because odds are you need more power. You need all the power you can get, so power up that blacktail. Get it to like level 3, man. Your other weapons are pretty powerful at this point. The gun needs to be up there. Your blacktail needs to be up there. Level 3 is not like awesome, but it's adequate. And it's good enough for what we're about to do.
Okay.
I'm never gonna say that, you know, we don't need more power. We need all the power we can get it. You'll have enough power if it's at level 5. That's when I'll say you'll have enough power. We can open this over here. More stuff in there. Small resources, looks like. Ramon's just being a nerd. Don't worry about it. We most certainly are not ready. Okay. Hit the vase over there. There's a save room off to the side there. We're going to wait a tick until we do it. Smash the vases. All of them over here. There's another one right over here. To the left there is our fated destination. It's going to get a little rough. Going here off to the left, there's going to be a barrel. Smack that. And then get some more stuff. Looks like we got more magnum ammo. And now, save your game. I recommend you save your game, because this part can get a little hairy, guys. Now, get ready, because it's the water room, okay? And this is not going to be easy. I'm not going to sugarcoat. This is going to be really hard. Okay? Don't be ashamed. This guy over here, take him out. And this guy over here, take him out too. Okay? Get rid of him.
Holy.
That's going to save us a lot of problems. There's going to be more of those guys, but those guys especially can be a real problem.
Leon, they're here.
Grab the stuff along the side here and get the riot gun ready. And hit these guys over here. Just, if you have time, go ahead and grab a little loot along the way, but don't dilly-dally too much. Make sure she follows you, and then jump down here. She should be able to follow you. As long as you don't dilly-dally too long up there, you'll be okay. But be quick. Now immediately just run past these guys. Just run past them. Forget about them. Well, and grab the halo wheel. And then grab any stuff that you can, if you can. And if you have to, like, get these guys out of the way, shoot them in the feet. There you go. Just knock them back. Get them out of the way. And run around them. Okay, Ashley is in a bit of a bind right here. We're going to use the wheel, and we're going to use flash. Okay? If you have a flash, go ahead and use that right now so that we can turn the wheel. The flash will buy us time so we can turn the wheel. They'll all be stunned. Now, while they're stunned, turn the wheel. And after Leon's done, he'll take it back. Now, we're in a bit of a bind here because Ashley is incapacitated, and that's not great. That actually really sucks, but we're just gonna go upstairs now anyway. And hopefully, she'll figure it out. Now, these guys, we're going to knock them back. We're going to get them out of the way. We're going to place the wheel here. And even though she's grabbed, we have something of a plan at this point. We're going to make another flash. And you know what? We're going to cross our fingers and just hope for the best. Because, you know, sometimes Resident Evil 4 Remake be like that. Okay, there's our flash. Now, because we did that, they dropped Ashley. So now we turn the wheel. We got the stairs down. We can get the hell out of here. She's incapacitated, and right now I am gambling. I am rolling the dice. I am betting on Ashley joining me once I get up here. Because a lot of times what happens when you run up here to this area, Ashley will get up even though she's incapacitated and join you. And these enemies will effectively reach the end of their tether. It's a risky move, no doubt, but a lot of times it does work. And sure enough, there she is. She got up. She's coming. Now what we're going to do, this is another very risky move.
Hang on.
Load up your shotgun, load up your magnum.
I'm good.
Have your rifle loaded. We are just going to help her up. And she's going to go turn the wheel, and while she's doing that, we're going to turn this wheel. Finish turning this wheel. This one moves very slowly, so if you're frustrated, believe me, I understand. I get it. Okay, now once you're ready, once he's done, go ahead and take these guys out in quick succession. Hit them all. Okay? Just pop out those shots. Get those headshots in. There it is. There it is. Now hit the... There's number 4 right there. Number 5 is coming out the door over there. Come on, wait for it, wait for it. And... Okay, there it is. That's 5. That's 5 good ones. 5 big ones. About this point, there should be some jabronis coming our way trying to take us out. If you can hit one more of those on this guy here, go ahead and hit it. Okay, that's one. And if you can hit another one, go ahead and get that. Okay, we got it. That's a good deal. Now, I can't believe I took a hit there, but I did. Now, you get out the riot gun and blow away that shield. Blow away this guy, too. Try to take these guys down, if you can. Just get rid of them. And unfortunately, we've only got... Well, we used up all of our riot gun ammo. Now, these guys, take them out if you can. This is going to be... These are going to be some tough shots because they're really getting up in her chili. And we don't want that to happen. We want to keep them the hell away from Ashley. Now, this is where the Magnum is going to come into play. We are going to just mess these guys up with it. The Magnum will punch through his shields. And sometimes it will do massive damage on an enemy. If they're holding a shield. It does massive damage on them if you are, you know, just aiming at them. And we just, look at that, we took off that guy's arms. That was crazy. If they happen to grab her, just hit them until they drop her. And be careful that you don't, like, aim the gun at her, necessarily at any part of her, because if it hits her, remember that the rifle pierces, and it can be a real problem. Now, try to pop off the headshots on these guys and get rid of them, because they're a real problem. Now we've hit 2 waves of these guys down on our level, we should be okay. We shouldn't be aggroed by anything right now. You want to try and just use your most devastating weapons on them. Riot gun and magnum. Use those on these guys on ground level. Use rifle and blacktail on the guys up above. If you need to use blacktail, pull it out and just go to town.
Okay, get back here.
And once she finishes, this should have been, at this point, if you used flashes and if you used your rifle and blacktail on the guys up above and the magnum and the shotgun on the guys on the bottom, this should be a relatively painless section. Like, maybe not painless, but minimally painful. Hopefully. I mean, sometimes things go sideways, I get it. And if they do, hey, you got that save. It's a good place to save. It's a good idea to save before that, because that's really, really hairy. But if you got this far, congrats. Hit all these crates and barrels out here, and then lift Ashley up through here.
Got it.
Give yourself a pat on the back, because that was really tough. You deserve something. You deserve a drink after that one. So go have that drink. Go have a good snack. Believe me, that was hard. I know. Yeah, if you can make any supplies, feel free to make them. Prioritize shotgun. It's always a good idea to prioritize shotgun, especially since we have 7 rifle shots, and that's going to do us over for a little bit for what we're about to do. But shotgun is really, like, the most important ammo in here. And magnum is not too bad either, but you only make 3 magnum as opposed to, like, 6 shotgun most of the time, so shotgun is usually a better bet. But magnum, I mean, it does carry a lot of power. Anyway, there's some fishies here in the water. Go ahead and just hit them with the knife and grab yourself a couple of free heals here. Real easy stuff. There's 2 of them. You'll know the fishies when you see them. They wiggle around the water. It's really, really obvious. And sometimes they're a little twitchy too. Alright, we've got them. And that's about all that's in this water over here. I circle around to see if there's any treasure and stuff, but there's another fishy here. I didn't know there was another fishy there, but if there is, go ahead and take it. Yeah, no reason not to. Hit the vase. Up there is going to be a nest. There's going to be a nest right there above that, what do you call it, awning. And you get the scratched emerald there. That's actually a merchant quest. Go ahead and sell that off to him.
Welcome. I've got something new. Perfect. You're a real professional.
Nice work. Now, what we're going to want to do here is buy the body armor. And we don't have enough pesetas yet. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to sell off a couple of things, unfortunately. And, well, big decision there. I'm not going to sell off the hand cannon, because selling the hand cannon is... The hand cannon is a extra item that you get. And selling that off, no, we're not going to do that because that's not base game. So we're going to avoid that, and we're going to wind up selling a bunch of, like, handgun ammo instead. And that will do the job. And now we kept it honest. So we're going to buy the body armor. And now that we bought the body armor, Leon is going to really take a lot less damage doing this. Believe me, you don't want to go without the body armor. The game is much, much easier on professional if you have body armor. This you're going to want to keep prepared about every so often, but now that you have this, the game is going to be significantly easier to play, I think. Fire off a rifle shot on that guy. Be sure you hit the head. And then we want to get up close to him. So we're just going to run past this guy. We're going to run past these guys. Get the riot gun ready. We are going to go right up in this guy. Get up in his chili. And be quick, because this guy's a real troll. Now look at that. He jumped over. Ideally, we don't want him to jump over. But sometimes they just do, because he's such a troll. These guys in red robes are just such trolls, believe me. Anyway, just keep following him and keep hitting him. There. And hopefully he'll go down. If he doesn't, just hit him again. Like, he is not going down despite our best efforts here. But if he doesn't, just keep following him and keep getting him. We got a couple more shots here. Okay, he went down, finally. Good. Now, we're not done in here quite yet. There's a chest over there that we want to get some treasure from, and I recommend throwing a flash grenade at this point, because a lot of these guys have transformed into Plaga. So be sure you throw that, get them out of the equation, and then open the chest while everyone else is stunned. And now that you have that, get the hell out of there, jump over the railing. Unfortunately, there was this guy over here, and he got a grab it on me, and grabs, you know, they do damage. But I have a bunch of fishies too, so I can heal up. Just look around here between these barrels, go out this curtain here, and there's our exit. Go ahead and hang the lantern on that, and now get out the door, guys. Just go. Go, go, go. Don't linger in here any longer. That room is very dangerous. And the less time spent in it, the better. That was a very risky room, so it's a good thing we had the body armor. Fortunately, it wasn't too painful, despite the guy in red running away from us that much.
I thought I'd run to here.
So go over here and hit this cabinet. There's going to be a nade in there. Actually, no, it's a velvet blue. My bad. There's a lithographic stone over here. Another one right there in that chair. And then over here, there's another one by the fireplace in that little pot. And over here in the chest is an extravagant clock. Okay. That's a piece of treasure we want, obviously. Now place all the stones here. And just line these stones up the way that I am. You just select one and you flip it over. And we're going to place that there. We're going to place that over there. The red helmet goes on the left. The blue sword goes right there. And then this flips over. And that red shield goes there. And that's the way it should look. And if you didn't catch all that, just pause the video and look at what I did. And that's the answer that you're looking for.
Need to find Ashley.
Actually, I'm not sure if it's RNG now that I think about it. If it is, just try to match up the shapes the best you can. It's not that hard of a puzzle. And it shouldn't take you all that long.
Oh, great.
But if the answer is not RNG, I mean, that's the answer right there. Just follow what I did. There's a small key up here. I'm going to have to look back at that later and see if it's RNG. Now that I think about it. I don't know. I just don't like giving non-concrete answers if I'm able to give a concrete answer, if you know what I mean. But a lot of stuff in Resident Evil is RNG. So that's why I say that. Anyway, take the small key, go back in here, and there's going to be a brass pocket watch waiting for you. So, another piece of treasure you can use to get yourself some upgrades. I recommend taking it. Because, hey, why not, right? Otherwise, you can just wait until you get back to, like, the throne room or something. Well, not the throne room, but the opening chamber where we began the level. You can go in there and just... You know, right after the cannon part is what I mean. Anyway. Push this cabinet over, and then there's going to be an enemy here. This is a real treat, this enemy. Get the shotgun ready, and fire. And you want to try to take out this little bug thing first, and then take out the other guy too. And that's the end of our riot gun ammo, unfortunately, but... Honestly, well spent. Because those guys in a narrow hall, not fun.
Welcome.
Over here at the merchant, sell the Velvet Blue, Pocket Watch, sell the first 3 items in the inventory. I forget what else I sold there. Repair the body armor. Give yourself a little bit of rate of fire on your gun. It's a good idea. This part is going to get a little hairy. I would recommend that you save a small nade for this part. A small frag grenade. Now, these guys up on the top of this, be sure that you snipe them. Hit them with headshots, get them out of the equation, because if you don't, it's going to rain on your day. And those were 3 good ones right there, thankfully. This will be so much easier if you have nades like I have right now. I do not recommend going through here without nades. Have at least one. At least one. More than one is ideal. But, if you must.
Oh, you were expecting me.
Now, these guys, we don't have a lot of ammo at hand here, which can be a little bit of a problem. But we do have Magnum, which does help quite a bit. Okay. Now that thing kinda worked out there. This guy, just do what you can if you're low on ammo. Hit all the headshots that you can, and then clean up with regular gun if you have to. Now, I didn't realize that I didn't have ammo there for a second because I wasn't looking all that hard. This bug here is still lingering, so I'm gonna try to use my blacktail on it. Now, because I was wearing body armor, I didn't take that much damage, fortunately. Hopefully one of these enemies coughs up some bullets soon. This bug is really stubborn, the way it is right now. If you need to, you can go back in here and use the tether at the merchant to take care of problems. Fortunately there I got a ruby, and I also got some handgun bullets. And right there I can place the ruby. I can also place the red barrel on it. So now I've got a bonus for having 2 of the same color on this. And you know what? That's nice. We can sell this for some good money. 25,000 plus pesetas. And we can buy a little bit something extra for any of our guns if we want it. It might be a good idea to save some pesetas to get like a level 5 shotgun. You could also go ahead and upgrade any stats if you want to. It's up to you. I decided to beef up the rate of fire, the ammo capacity, and the reload speed on the riot gun. Because those are pretty important too. I would prioritize power though. If I played the skin, I'd probably save up on my pesetas so I could get the power on the shotgun. Because I really need the power. We need the power for at least... We need level 5 power for the island, definitely. I would recommend that very, very much. We can get away with a lot of stuff, but level 5 power on shotgun, yeah. Always concentrate on power above everything else if you have to. Or, well, concentrate on power above everything else when you're playing this. Now, we're going to toss a nade out here, and hopefully it goes through. Alright, that worked great, actually. Once you hit that nade, throw this switch right there. You can use the handgun to hit that barrel out there, but it actually is very touchy. It doesn't work super good. I recommend just tossing the nade instead, because that works so much better. Sacrifice that nade. If you can make a flash, toss it in here to stun these guys. Fortunately, I had iframes on that switch, and I didn't take a hit. That was a little bit lucky on my part. Up here, be sure you take some cover real fast, because that Gigante is going to throw some stuff. There it is right there. And we got out of there just in time. As soon as that As soon as Gigante throws those rocks, be sure you start running. Okay, if he every so often take cover. If he's throwing stuff and he's like looking at you, yeah, that means trouble's coming. So don't get in the way of it. If you can grab any of this stuff along the way, be sure you grab it. And then get yourself ready, because we got some risky business coming here, guys. Now, over in here, there's going to be a guy with a torch over there. Try to run past him and then flip the switch right here so they can't get to you. Okay, good. Now hit that box right there. There's going to be some stuff there. If we can make rifle ammo, that would be nice. It doesn't look like that we can right now, so we're going to make shotgun shells. Now, let's see here. How are we going to pull this off? We're going to use handgun ammo to take out these enemies. Because if we don't, this is going to be a real problem, guys. Fortunately, nothing else can get to us right now. And plus, those crossbow people have a hard time getting to us. Just take them both out. Don't stop until you get them, and then get your shotgun ready after you're done here. See how many shots these guys take? They take an awful lot of professional, and also our power is not like really good. So it is taking more shots than obviously I would like. Now go around these guys and grab the stuff here, and then load up your shotgun and get ready, because we got to take care of some business. And then that's one right there. The other one will follow you in here. When it does, just have your handgun ready and hit the barrel. Of course, there's also Gigante throwing stuff at him. That works too. That's actually quite fortuitous. So we're just gonna roll with it. Thank you, Gigante. Now, when you're ready, climb up the ladder and get moving to the right, because we want to go through this door. Get shotgun ready.
Yes.
There's actually not going to be that many enemies in here, but there is one that'll come down eventually. Hit that bag of rocks right there to drive the cannon up, and then go up the ladder, because there's not really anything else in here. And there's the enemy right there coming at us. We'll just move past them. We'll just keep it going here, and then we're going to go to that other bag of rocks and smack that. And now that'll drive the cannon up completely, and we're going to go up the stairs and ignore this enemy for right now. We may want to turn around and take care of business. We will not have enough time to activate the cannon, unfortunately, because Gigante is going to have a fistful of rocks, and it's just gonna wreck our day. Like I say, it's a good thing we have body armor. That body armor, it really works for you. Aim the cannon at Gigante during the opening after he throws rocks, and then hit him. And now hit the door. Okay, and we're not quite done yet. We're going to use the cannon one more time on the enemies down there, because, you know what? Why deal with them? Well, we could just do that instead. It's a pretty troll move, but you know what? Whatever. Think of it this way. The game trolls you, you're just going to troll it right back, brother. So, just go ahead and do it. Show it who's boss. Don't take any of the nonsense from it. Just give it the nonsense right back. Even dropped a ruby. That's nice. Man, they're dropping some treasure, aren't they? Yeah, they are.
Sorry,
That's nice.
I've had my fill of you guys.
Well, now that we're through that, it's time to go meet up with Ashley again, because out here we're going to the hedge maze.
Ashley, where are you?
And whoo boy, are we in for a doozy. Just one doozy after another in this part of the game. Oh boy. Well, if you got past all that, I mean, good job. That's a pretty tough section with some crazy skips in there. Using that nade to get past that one gate was a pretty gnarly skip, and that's one that you should take because it makes this go faster. If you don't use that particular skip, I really don't know how you're going to get through here fast enough to like get an S+. Let's go around and loot the area, hit all the stuff in there. There's some barrels over there to the side. Once we have all the vases in here and all the barrels out there on the main platform, go ahead and save the game, because this part is gonna get a little rough. This part has a lot of dogs in here, and the dogs in RE4 Remake are absolutely unhinged. Hit the birds over here, hit as many of them as you can. You could probably only hit 2, but if you can hit more, go for it. Because the birds have drops. And get that barrel, or crate right there. There is a switch up in this tower, so go ahead and pull the switch. That's the first switch that we need to grab. There's 3 altogether that we have to get.
Hey, look! Look! The flag's been lowered!
Now, take yourself and Ashley over to the left. We don't want to go to the right yet. We go to the right last. Plus, the left will lead to the right, so this is the way to go. This maze is not that confusing when you get down to it. Now, watch out for these dogs. Every so often they'll come charging at you, and try to get yourself ready. Like right there, just shotgun them if you have shotgun. For the love of God, just shotgun them if you can, because, good lord. There's a first aid spray, and then there's another nade right there. Go ahead and grab those. Nice supplies over there if you need an extra heal, and I recommend the extra heal because this part can just get so gnarly. Fortunately, we got a bit of shotty ammo on us. We got 8 rounds. That's not nothing. I recommend making a flash for this part because one of these dogs is going to plaga, and it'll be just easier for us in general if we do that. Now get shotgun ready and hit whatever you can, and if it doesn't hit, just throw the nade. That'll take out the plaga one, and then this one you can knife. Okay, that works. Now, one of them got Ashley there. That happens sometimes. Don't let them hit Ashley twice, because if they hit her while she's down, she doesn't have a health bar like she does in the original. She'll just be DED, baby, and we don't want that. That is bad for business. This dog right here, I don't even know that I recommend, like, shotgunning it, but I did anyway. Yeah, it's really not worth it. Go in here in this little area, and there's going to be an elegant chessboard in here and a vase. A vase, whatever. Hit them, and get the loot. That's some good treasure right there, that elegant chessboard. Yeah, you want that, baby. We're going to sell that all day long. Merchant is going to love it. Here's the second switch. Go ahead and pull that. And this next part is going to get... it's going to be special. We'll put it that way. It won't be that bad. Yeah, okay, well, it'll be a little rough, but hopefully we'll get through it without too many problems. Grab that crate right there, get the shotty shells out, and get ready for dog. Okay. It is a wonder we did not hit Ashley there. Like, Ashley sometimes just gets in the way. It's uncanny how much she gets in the way in this. It's a little crazy. But, try not to hit her there, please. And then make a flash here. We're gonna get another flash from the cell over there, so it's not that big of a deal if we use this one. Okay, hit whatever you can there, and then toss that. And then that'll take care of the plaga dog, and this one we can just knife. Okay. So the one we got, the one we had to knife, and the one got eliminated by a flash. So overall, that was a pretty good lineup there. That went pretty well, I'd say. Plus, we still got 4 shotgun shells. Now get ready, because there's going to be a dog that's going to run around here as soon as we bring Ashley over here. Grab the stuff there, and now get yourself in position, and wait for it, and here it comes, and then right there.
Next.
That dog, and then it might even be accompanied by another, so be ready for 2 dogs, at least. Sometimes it's only 1 dog. Sometimes it's 2 dogs.
Hold this down.
But be ready for 2. Be ready for 2, guys. Now, this is the final stretch of this particular area, so get ready. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to have a flash ready. Be sure you have a flash ready for this part, because there's going to be some guys that are going to run in as soon as we pull this switch. And they're going to beeline right for Ashley, because, you know, that's how they are. They're very annoying. Oh, boy. Yeah, RE4 Remake do be like that.
Get out of this maze.
And... okay, there they come. Now, as soon as we exit the cutscene, throw it. For some reason, they don't want us to, like, look, but throw it. They keep trying to turn the camera. Now, if you can, like, do a backstab or something, go ahead and do that. Just get these guys out of the equation. However you can. I wish I had a knife here. It might even be worth repairing your knife, actually. But take care of these guys. And what you don't want to do... is run up to the door right before you take these guys out. Because if you do that, what happens is Ashley gets taken away for whatever reason, even though no one's grabbed her yet because you flash stuff. But take those guys out, and then go... you know, once she starts running to you,
Ballroom must be this way.
then you can run inside the ballroom. Or, well, not the ballroom, but like this this hall here, right? Over to this side, there's going to be the merchant.
Welcome.
So, elegant chessboard.
Thank you,
And enjoy those pesetas. Repair the body armor.
stranger.
And you know what? If you want to repair, if you want to, like, save the pesetas for... If you want to save pesetas to improve your weapons, that's not a bad idea. First room that we're going to go into here is going to be pretty low stress. And honestly, a low stress thing is what we need right now, because we've been dealing with a lot of high stress situations. Have Ashley sit down in this rightmost chair right there. Yeah, order her to sit down on that.
Ashley.
Okay.
And then take Leon over to the leftmost side of this table and have him sit down here. And after you guys do that,
Leon.
this head will be available.
Looks like we figured it out.
So, not exactly a brain buster of a puzzle. The solution is going to be up on the wall over there, right in front of where Leon is. There's another vase right there. Hit all the vases that you can, because there's stuff in those. You might not realize it, but there is. And also, there's like, you know, if you look around and there's cabinets that you can open, you can take those too. The serpent head is right there. We absolutely need that. There's not that much to grab in this room in terms of supplies, but, you know, there's a couple of vases that are just lingering there. And then on the wall over here, there's this. And, well, I recommend go ahead and hitting that. The easiest room, the second easiest room, we're going to do this in order of easiest to hardest. Those cabinets right there, both those have stuff. There's another vase right there. Go ahead and grab those. A lot of stuff we're picking up. This is nice. Prioritize shotgun shells. We'll get some more rifle ammo later, but prioritize shotgun. Also, we have rifle ammo, so shotgun is just generally a good idea right now. Now, for this room, what you need to do is get a regular nade round ready. Hopefully, you're saving your nades, but we're going to need a small one right now. Now, just inch your way forward, and as soon as that arc goes over to that platform right there, go ahead and toss that shit and run forward. Okay. And look at that. Because we did that, that takes out the enemy who's going to pull the switch, and that platform doesn't go down, and we completely bypass a fight. That's what we want, dude. Now, take the goat head there, and get your sniper rifle ready, because we're going to have to do some fighting real quick here on these guys. Now, the ones who are exposed, go ahead and take them out. And then riot gun the other guy if we... But if you see a head that's just poking out, go ahead and hit it. Like this guy right here. Yeah, like that. That's pretty good. And then,
Not bad, right?
if he still has his shield, go ahead and get him out of the way. And then just take out anything that's in your path still. Now, Ashley, for some reason, is not following me. She's kind of just hanging out in there. And I don't know why she isn't following me. She's kind of in far formation. But even so, she should be getting out of there. She should... Once I go back, I drag Leon back in this room to make her follow me. And it's just one of those idiosyncrasies of the game that makes me laugh sometimes. The way that, you know, close and far formation works. It's so odd.
You alright?
Yeah, no big deal.
Hey, Leon, there's some armor. Bet you could use it like a bulletproof
In
vest.
here, in this room, just tons of supplies to pick up before we go in. Well, not a ton, but there's a few. There's even a small key over
I
here.
think you'd look pretty dashing.
And then, actually, well, yeah, there really isn't a ton in there. So the best thing in there was probably the small key, aside from a handful of resources.
Ashley, stay up there.
So, we want to prioritize all of our stuff for shotgun shells right now. Rifle's going to be a key player in this fight, but shotgun is going to be pretty important too. Smash all these vases. There's going to be a heavy nade there. Save the heavy nade. Don't use it. And we picked up a second heavy nade. That's actually really cool. We got 2 heavy nades there. That's awesome. If we can make shotgun shells, we should. Always prioritize the shotgun shells, believe me. And then rifle ammo will take care of itself, honestly. Because rifle ammo... Excuse me. The rifle is really powerful. The rifle is our most powerful weapon.
Come on, you can't be serious.
And ideally, if we can, like, take the shotgun out and hit them on the plaga there, that is pretty ideal in my book. If we take out if we can knock these guys to their knees and hit them, that is ideal. But right now we want to try and use the rifle to get rid of the Plaga as soon as we get them exposed. Now watch out for these guys, they have very big swings, they can be very annoying. Ashley will start tossing fire down. I was kind of hoping she'd save the fire until like the next round of them, because the first round is not like all that hard. Now load up the shotgun and start hitting these guys again. They're very twitchy, so don't feel bad if like you try hitting them and it doesn't work out the way you hoped. And sometimes you hit them in the Plaga and they still don't expose themselves. It's very... This fight can be a lot of times. Believe me, I know how you feel. So just do your best over here. Hit them the best you can, and if you have to, just rely on the sniper rifle to do a lot of the work. And use the pause buffer to get a bead on them while they're twitching. And generally, once they're exposed, one rifle shot, direct hit, should do the trick. I even pull out my blacktail and start, picking some shots because I'm hoping that that's gonna work here. Because, man, they really are not exposing themselves. This particular one. The best way to do it, I would say, is just to use your rifle and try to get a shot on the Plaga when it's exposed, or when you have a clear view of it. It's not easy, but use the pause buffer and you'll get like that exact shot that you're looking for. And then once it's exposed, you can get another clear shot and take care of business. And then there's another one right there. You see how we're getting those exact shots, and we really need those exact shots on Professional to make it work. Because the ammo does not come easy in this. The ammo comes hard. So we can't afford to fool around too much. There's another one down, and then there's 2 more knights here. This is why we can't afford to fool around too much here. And when she throws the fire like that, that's really, really good, because that means we can knock off the helmets. So we still have 5 more rounds here, and that's a godsend. Go ahead and just, like, hit them. And if the fire is still burning, go ahead and hit them again. And you generally don't want to try to hit them while they're, like, moving around like that, because the sword kind of gets in the way, or the gauntlet gets in the way. But if you can hit the top of them like that, go ahead and do it, because that's a good shot right there. Right here, I've almost got a good shot. There, I got a clear shot. There it is. Look for the clear shots while you're doing this.
Yeah.
If you don't see it, then retreat. Retreat until you can have a little bit of space, and then look for the clear shot. It can be hard to make the space, but you gotta find that space.
You're not burned, are you?
And you'll get it.
Nah, thanks for your help. I really did the trick.
Once the fight is over, come over here with Ashley and pull the tails on these, statues. Yeah. And then there's a chest around the corner here where we get the cubic device. This is a very useful device that we're going to need to unlock a few key pieces of treasure in the game. And this will help us on our quest most definitely. Now that we got through that, we can go over here and speak with the merchant.
I've got something new.
If we want to, we can also, we can sell something, but we don't have anything right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the cubic device, and we are going to flip this. What I could have done there was, I probably could have flipped it around, but here, I flipped it the right way here. This particular device is going to give us a butterfly lamp. So we should take that, and we're going to save that for later, because we're going to pick up a whole bunch of sapphires from a room in the very near future. There's nothing really to do at the moment, so we're just going to go place all these heads, and we're going to roll the dice on Ashley. And hopefully Ashley's segment won't get too hairy. Place all 3 of the heads. We're effectively done with this hallway. This has been a pretty long chapter, and if you've gotten through all this, pat yourself on the back, because that was not easy. And that's pretty much going to be true of every single part of the castle. Nothing is going to come easy here, so if you feel like you're having a hard time, don't worry. Just keep retrying and keep going at it, keep practicing, you'll get it. When you have control of Ashley, grab the lamp here. This wall will open automatically. Now, I want you to learn how to do this, because this is going to help you a lot in one of the sections coming up. Ashley doesn't have an attack, but she can stun by pressing L2 and shining the light forward. And what that does is it freezes the enemy in place momentarily.
Is that a clock?
At this clock here, turn the hour hand to 7 and the minute hand to 12. The answer is 7 o'clock. On professional difficulty, it's 7 o'clock every time. Now take Ashley through here because she has to get a little bit of treasure herself. This is crucial. She needs this treasure. Well, Leon needs this treasure. She doesn't need it. She needs it for Leon. Go through here and go way over to the end here and see this pedestal? Put that lantern there. Go through here. And to the right, there's going to be a crank. Turn that crank. Okay? And that lowers the staircase. Good deal.
Staircase?
Now that she has done that, take the lamp again. And the bookcase will shift back into position. Now go upstairs. And this way is going to be clear for Leon now. There's nothing she can do except grab a bunch of keys. That bunch of keys is, well, very crucial for her. So now take those keys, go to the left here, and don't aggro the knight. Crouch through here. And use the second key first. The second key opens this chest and grab the elegant perfume bottle. Now crouch back under and run around. If you need to, you can freeze these enemies in place. Because remember, the Plaga are vulnerable to bright light. You can freeze this enemy here just like that. See that? See that? That works. Try not to be too scared. You can do it. Just be sure that you do that, or else Ashley is not going to last long, because she dies in one hit, guys. She gets one-shotted here, so don't be afraid to, like, use that lantern if you have it. We're not going to have it for the entire run here, so we're going to have to just enjoy it while we have it. It'll be something of a godsend while we do. Press this button here, and these knights are going to come charging forward, but it won't be that bad because we're going to hit the button before they can get us. But don't dilly-dally, though, because if you don't hit it, they will get you.
I'm done with armor.
Now, go out here and get ready, because this part is going to be pretty tough. Remember, we're going to use this lantern to freeze these armors in place. Pull that handle first, pull this handle over here. If there's armor coming at you, go ahead and freeze the one that's in your face, and get over to this next handle. Okay, pull that. And if there's more armor coming your way, go ahead and flash the lantern. There's nothing coming at us yet. We're okay. Now, there's probably going to be multiple armor coming at you right now, so just go ahead and freeze them all in place and then run past them. And then immediately come in here, go to this, and use key number 1. And this will get us an emerald. Now, these guys stop at that area right there, so you don't have to be too afraid. They will not come toward us because, well, I think the light in there kind of just stops them dead in their tracks. Now, once you come in here, go over to this moon-shaped light and replace it with the lantern you have. Go over to where this moon shape on the wall is and put the lantern that you just picked up there. And take this star and put it over there on that one. And that will unlock this and give you this little thing. The door unlocks. Go ahead and take the family insignia.
No, don't go out.
Now, immediately, book it out of here. Get out of there. Just go. Go, go. Don't dilly-dally. Just run for it. Start running before, like, it even starts. And then crouch under here and go through. These guys are not going to move.
Good nights.
Now, the other guys in here should be fairly scripted. So, don't be too afraid, but, you know, like I say, don't dilly-dally too. Okay, there's one over there. Just run right past him. Run right past. Run right past. Okay, and now hit the button once you get to the elevator. and then go inside and hit the button again. And that should be the end of this. There it goes. Okay, it's not over quite yet, but we got past that part. That part's really hairy. So, you know, don't feel too bad. Don't feel too bad if you have to try it again, maybe, because I know how it is. We have to space these saves out, but we space them out enough that hopefully it doesn't get too bad. Now, try to, like, bait out a swing from this guy, but also run before he completes it. Again, if he completes it, don't try to dodge him on the stairs, because he'll hit you. No, just wait until he comes down, then bait the hit out of him. And then run past him while he's doing the swing. Now, in here, you can run right to the door, because these guys are not going to swing fast enough. You don't have to be too afraid of them. Go right up the stairs here. Just keep going, because they are following. And, yeah, I know how it is. Just keep on going. And once you get about in here, they're not really going to follow you anymore, thankfully. And the key that you use here is number 4. That'll get you this last piece of treasure that we're going to get for Ashley and give to Leon. There's a sapphire right there, and then pretty much everything else is just stuff that Leon has to get. Place the family insignia on the wall here. That'll open the gate, and then boom, we just hit the end of this particular chapter. And congratulations, that was definitely not easy. That was a pain in the butt, wasn't it? Yeah, a little bit. Little bit. Woo-wee. Yeah, we're not done yet, though. We gotta do a couple of things here. We gotta grab this treasure off the ground that Ashley got for us, the Emerald, Sapphire, and Elegant Perfume bottle. And, well, we gotta make some big decisions here. Do we want to go to the merchant? Not quite yet. We need to go get the treasure that Ashley couldn't pick up yet, because Leon has the means to do it. So we're going to go back in this room where Ashley was, and we're not going to spend a ton of time in here, but we are going to do a few things. So we go in here, first thing that we do is we just go around, and we're going to completely ignore that area, and we're going to go through here. And we're going to go to the right, because we have to go up that staircase that she unlocked. There's going to be, like, a guy right there. It's probably better if you don't aggro the knights. Go up here. There will be a switch on the wall that we need to use the cubic device with. So, turn that around and arrange it so the shapes match there. And then once you do that, there's going to be an assault rifle on the wall that we're going to take. And we're not going to keep that. We're mostly just going to sell it. If you don't have space, you can just send it to storage. And then there's a vase right there with some stuff in it. Pesetas. I mean, why not, right? Now, there's not too much else in here, so what we're going to do is we're going to go straight forward, and we're going to go past this, and then we're going to go through that door where Ashley went upstairs. And we're going to use the cubic device again to pick up some more treasure. Over here, there's going to be... Turn this just up. That should work just perfectly like that. There's going to be a cat. There's going to be a golden lynx. Check it out. And then there's a vase right here. Go ahead and take the gunpowder, or whatever that happens to drop. And once you have all that, I decided to go over here and see if there's anything in here. I wanted to see if maybe I could just leap over the leap over the railing there, and of course Leon doesn't, which is a little bit heartbreaking. Ah well. Once you're done with that, just go back the way you came and get out of there, because we're done here. That's all the treasure that we need to pick up. And now that we've done that, we can go and visit the merchant and sell anything that we need to, and also make any upgrades that we need to, and then we're going to save our game, because it's been a while since we've saved. And we don't want to do a lot of that all over again, because that was a very big area that we just did. Ideally, we don't want to do that. And once we get to the merchant,
Got some new wares, stranger.
let's go ahead and, we can't really do a lot with this right now, because we don't have enough treasure. But we're going to get some more sapphires, so don't sell anything quite yet if you don't have it. Sell the perfume bottle, and then sell the assault rifle. And you may want to hold on to your pesetas, but I recommend one. You should probably upgrade the body armor, and you should also buy the heavy grenade recipe. You need that, and then having a level 4
Come back anytime.
blacktail is generally a good idea. Now we're going to save here, and we're going to get back to it, because there's a lot to do still. Just thinking here about where my save file is going to be. Now we made our save, we're going to go back in this hallway. It might be a good idea to have a level 4 blacktail in here, because these bugs can be a lot. And they camouflage really well, too. I thought one was up there, but it's actually up there on the ceiling. You can see the outline. Try to do headshots on these guys, because these guys, they really get up in your business. And it would be such a better idea if I had a level 4 power gun here. But it is what it is. So try your best to pull off headshots on these guys. They're very tough enemies, and they move very quickly. They go down a lot easier than the old ones did in the original game, but also, they're still very annoying. You can stun them a little bit if you pull off a headshot. If you have to reload, retreat. Back up the best you can. A lot of times they have good drops, too. A lot of times they'll even drop sapphires. There's a high chance of them dropping sapphires, and that's good for us. Because that means we can fill out some of our treasures. Specifically the butterfly lamp and anything else that requires, you know, the circular jewels. Smash the case in there, as well as the boxes and crates, and then over here there's going to be this guy on the ground. We can go ahead and attack him from a distance. There's going to be more bugs coming up. It might be a good idea to take cover in the room we were just in. After you do that, it would be a smart thing to do. Just so that it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. I would recommend that. But I decided to fight it out here because, you know, I guess I'm a big man with something to prove, right? The Resident Evil 4 Remake, remember, it's almost always better to be smart than it is to be tough. We just got a couple of sapphires there. Fortunately, though, being tough, it paid off a little bit. There is another bug I can hear flying right now. And there he is, kind of just roaming around there. There's probably another one. It sounds like there's another one off to the left, doesn't it? Like I say, there's even another one over here. These guys can come out of nowhere at times. They can just surprise you. Keep your health up. Keep your body armor fixed. They're gonna wind up eating a lot of supplies, unfortunately. Like, even with body armor, they hit hard. They hit really hard. It's really obnoxious. If you can stun them, go ahead and use your knife. Don't hesitate. The most important thing is if they are attacking, get them out of there. There's another guy that's sneaking right there. Keep a sharp eye here. And for this part, don't try to, like, rush through it too much. You want to take your time here because these enemies are a lot to handle. There's a lot of parts that we, like, blow through. There's a lot of parts that we kind of speed our way through. This is not one of them. This is one where we want to just make sure we methodically get rid of a lot of the guys in here. Because there's going to be so many of them. And sometimes they just eat up so many supplies. If you see one coming and you can kind of, you know, figure out what's about to happen, you should get him out of the way. Go around him and then wait for him to, like, slow down a little bit and then take some shots. If you have shotgun ammo, go ahead and use that on a few times here, because shotgun pretty much just one-shots these guys. There's also another one off to the right over there. There's another one right there, too. Like, they all blend in so well that sometimes you try not to screw up, but then you just wind up screwing up anyway, because, you know, like I say, they're a handful. Like, they'll come and hit you while you're stun locked. And if you don't have a prompt for knife after when they're on the ground because maybe you don't have the knife, then just keep shooting. Keep firing. Just make sure they're gone. I might be moving through here a little fast at this point because I know that time is limited, and I need to get through here ASAP. Like, I want to take my time a little bit, but I also have to make sure that I'm not moving too slow. It's a delicate balancing act getting through this with enough time on the clock to get that S+. And honestly, the drops here are so valuable that I have to pick them up because I'm running so low on handgun ammo, unfortunately. They're eating a lot of ammo, these guys. This is why it might be a good idea to go ahead and upgrade that Blacktail to a level 4 power. There's one on the wall right there. I recommend getting rid of him, otherwise he's going to get all up in your business. There's another one on the floor right there waiting. I can also hear another one that's coming right for me over here. 2 more, in fact. 3 more, actually. It is amazing how many of these guys there are. Just so many of them just lying in wait for you. If you can get a melee attack in and get, like, more than one of them, I mean, do it. Just do it. Absolutely, you should do that. Okay, that one, we took care of him. Try to get that headshot in. 2 headshots will take him down. Thankfully. 1 headshot stuns. Okay, there's another one right there, and then boom. That should be pretty good. And our bug problem should be eliminated for the most part at this point. There might be a few stragglers here and there, but we just want to hit the second lever. Well, actually, this one lever. We still have to hit the second lever. I'm just realizing now, remembering that we haven't hit the second lever yet, but we do have to hit another lever. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump down, and hopefully there's not going to be a bug waiting for me. Doesn't look like there is, thankfully. Now we'll take it slow. Go hit that base there, take that stuff, and then over here there's a green herb. And then we can combine another red and a green, so we got a few full heals over here. There's a hand grenade right there, and there's also this lantern right there that's got a ruby in it, which is, you know, of course, nice. We're always going to take treasure, right? Are we ever going to say no to treasure? Nah, no we're not. Now get ready, because there's more bugs, and they really don't stop coming, do they? Not really. See how many sapphires we picked up? We've got enough that we can fill out. We can fill out that butterfly lamp, no problem. I mean, I want to save those sapphires, honestly. Unless we just need the money. Yeah, if you need them, I mean... If you need money for something, go ahead and do it. But generally, I mean, it's better to save the treasure for later, because there's always going to be, like, more treasure that needs to be combined, right? There's going to be a lot of these bugs coming in through here when you try to go through this area, so just do your best to try to watch your back here. My body armor is just about gone here. In fact, I think it is gone. I was able to get like a roundhouse kick there, that was nice, but they didn't really stun that guy all that much, unfortunately. Luckily, I picked up a boot knife. And luckily, I was able to get past those guys by stunning them with some headshots. Now, I'm going to prioritize the shotgun here because, like, these guys are such a problem that shotgun is not a bad idea. And I'm going to try to shotgun the rest of them just to get them out of here. There's one that's just lying in wait right there. There's another one right there. You see how I hit him with one and he just didn't do anything? He just completely tanked it. That was insane. You see what I mean when I say be careful here. Just... Generally, I think the Blacktail might be the weapon for these guys. Like, the Blacktail just seems to do the trick with headshots. Level 4 Blacktail. Go on here with that. That's a better idea than doing what I did here. Like, what I'm doing still works, but level 4 is safer. Absolutely. And it probably would have had a higher success rate, too, if I would have done that. Because I think this might have taken a couple of tries, if I remember correctly. Now, there's one last guy up here. Be sure you take him out. And as soon as we do that, there's probably going to be another guy that's pop up. There he is. Sure enough, there's another one that pops up. These guys are like hydras. It's like a hydra. You take one out, more just show up. It's crazy. But anyway, the gate is open now, so we can just, like... Ideally, we could just go around them, forget about them, get out of there. Because that part was a lot. I know, it's a lot. And if you thought that was a lot, believe me, it's really not going to get too much better. If you haven't made a third heavy nade, or you don't have a heavy grenade, if you don't have 3 of them, you want to, well, you want to make one. While you're going through that section back there, you really should prioritize making heavy grenades, because we need 3 heavy grenades for this section. If you have 3, you can prioritize other things. If you don't have 3, you need to prioritize heavy grenades for this part. Because we need to throw 3 heavy grenades at the double Garadors that are through this door. Yes, get ready. Double Garadors. Now, be sure you register your heavy grenades to a shortcut. Go ahead and make a flash here, because we're going to use that. Go ahead and register that to whatever feels most comfortable to you. And that's true of any weapon. Whatever's most comfortable for you is the right answer. So, first thing we gotta do here is pop off some headshots. Get rid of this one. Get rid of like 3 of these guys here. And then, you know, just keep doing that until the double Garadors get free. Okay, that should do the trick, right there. And once that works, go ahead and hit that bell. Now, you'll want to try and get your heavy grenades ready. Now, for some reason, like, he didn't go toward the bell. Probably because I started running, but they were supposed to go toward the bell, like, immediately. But they didn't, so I had to alter my plan a little bit and start tossing heavy nades here early. And what I do now is I throw a flash to try and save myself a little bit of problem. This works better when the heavy grenades are thrown while the Garadors are clustered together. But hopefully that buys us a little bit of time here to do what we gotta do. These guys are not really affected by the flash grenades quite yet. The regular enemies are. If we hit these guys on their plaga, they would have been affected by the flash that I just threw. Now, we need to get the shotgun ready at this point, and then we need to get out of here. So, 1 Garador is down. That worked pretty okay. It would have been better if I could have gotten them down faster, but hopefully we can get a couple of shots here and just, like, take care of business.
Gotcha.
That's 1 right there, and then he's not done yet. He's not done, unfortunately. We gotta move here. I wish he was done, but the heavy grenades didn't really hit him enough, unfortunately. Now try to hit him again, It's gonna be hard because these guys are like throwing a bunch of stuff at you. This is why you need to cluster them together. And it's not the easiest thing in the world. It might even be better to like throw a flash grenade before you start throwing heavies, and then hit the bell a whole bunch. To try and draw the Garadors to the bell, and then go around and then throw the heavy nades at them. I got 1 unicorn horn right there. The 1 Garador is really trolling me. And I honestly didn't think I was going to make it through here. I thought for sure I was done here at this point. I thought that axe was going to get me. And I thought that maybe he was almost done there. Not quite. And then right here I decided to pop off another shot, and that did not do the trick, unfortunately. I thought for sure that was a hit. This part can be a real pain if things don't go according to plan. What this is just trying to clean up a drastic mistake. That should be the final hit on him. Now be careful here and just like do what you can to get rid of these guys. Fortunately, I've got enough for a flash here, so I'm just going to throw that, and hopefully I can gather some supplies while these guys are stunned. That worked pretty good, and there's a green herb right there, thankfully. Oh man, I really needed that. Like I say, I didn't think I was going to make it out of here, but it looks like we're going to get through this just fine. Oh, dude. Now, it would be a pretty good idea for me to heal right now, although I am looking around to see if maybe there's like a a red herb I can grab someplace. I got 2 herbs right now, so I'm okay to use 1. That was unbelievable that they just had to get one last axe hit in there. That is professional in a nutshell. It's just cheesing you with axe hits. This is why I say the game cheeses you constantly, so don't be afraid to cheese it right back. Like, the AI in this has aimbot practically, the way that they're throwing axes with remarkable accuracy. They almost never miss. Even if they're facing another direction, they'll still find a way to hit you. I'm not even kidding. I saw a clip of it once. It's crazy. So, you know, keep yourself aware. Try to keep yourself healed up. Try to keep your body armor in check. And, go through the door when you're ready. Now, in this area, it's going to be best if you have shotgun equipped for this part. It'll be best if you do that. There's another green herb right over here. Go ahead and grab that and then go through this crack right here.
Talk about sticking the landing.
There will be some guys that are going to come through here that are in the water. These Novistadors are going to be crawling through the water, so, you know, you want to keep an eye on that. You'll know it when you see the glowing eyes. See that right there? That's a Novistador that's going through that hole. That's just a warning. There's not actually going to be anything there. So be on guard now. Have your shotgun ready, have Blacktail ready. You may need both. When you see the eyes, the glowing eyes coming at you, you're going to want to hit. Right there. We got one. That was a pretty close one. That almost got us. But fortunately, we got it first. Now we're going to go up these stairs. And then we're going to go around. And now, there's going to be another round of bug. Another bug coming right there. Go ahead, and I accidentally missed that one, but I hit the second shot. Actually, no, I just got lucky. I thought I hit it, but no, I just got lucky. That was remarkably lucky. Alright. We did get that second shot, though, so that was nice. And now, there's going to be another one coming toward us. You see the swimming? And there's the eyes. Okay. We got one more shotgun shell here. Hopefully that'll do the job for us. Not quite yet, though. Not quite yet. Okay, go this way, and then I want to see if I can make more shotgun ammo. Not yet. Okay, that one did not hit. That one went right by it, unfortunately. So get Blacktail out here and just follow the path of the moving water. There's also a fish sometimes that you can take. There's fish down here in the water. You can, like, grab a few of those for heals if you need to. It's kind of hard to see where they are, but if you can find one, go ahead and just, like, take care of business and get yourself some food. Heal Leon up. Grab the elegant crown over on that wall there next to that guy, and then go through the crack in the wall, bust that down. There's going to be a yellow herb over here. Go ahead and combine that with the green. If you have anything in your inventory, go ahead and combine it. But if you don't, just hold on to it, obviously. Okay, we're going to fight Verdugo now. And hopefully, at this point, we have enough treasure. Though we might not. In which case, we're going to do something pretty crazy. Okay, there's a full heal right there. We got a red herb. The game knew exactly what we wanted. There's a red barrel in that lantern there. Go ahead and take that. And then get the loot right there from that box. Okay, combine that. Well, if you have a heal, go ahead. Keep it on hand. Use the fish if you have to. And then go through this door over here and visit the merchant, because there's a crucial piece that we need. So, what we need to do is we need 160,000 pesetas.
I'll buy it at a high.
We don't necessarily have 160,000 pesetas. So what we can do here, we can inlay this with some treasure. And we can... I decided to just go ahead and, like, tricolor this, which That's gonna get us. That's gonna fetch us a good number of pesetas too. That gets us 140,000 plus.
Not bad.
And we still don't have enough. We need almost 20,000 more pesetas. So I decided just to sell the blacktail because that's the most expendable gun, and then I buy the rocket launcher. We can repair the body armor now. We can even buy back the blacktail at a lower price. There it is. Okay. So we can't really do anything with the blacktail yet because we don't have the pesetas for it. Unless we want to sell a sapphire, which, you know, we could. And get an upgrade firepower on that, get it to level 2. It was at level 3, so I guess, you know, it's not that big of a deal what we just did. But most importantly, we just need this rocket launcher. If you ever run into a situation where you need more pesetas to get the rocket launcher, because we need it at 3 points during the game, then just sell the blacktail. Because the blacktail is probably the most expendable gun of the bunch. Your other guns are too valuable, but the blacktail, you can afford to sell it and buy it back and then upgrade it again. Grab all the loot along the way here. Here's what we're going to do. Make sure all your weapons are loaded. You're not really going to use any of them, it's just saving you time. Go inside this door and flip the switch on the wall, alright? And then, this part's going to be really, really simple. When you go up to this tail, just run right up to it and mash the dodge button. And if you do that, you're going to dodge that tail every time. And same thing here. Run up to it and mash the dodge button. It's really easy to do. Really, really easy. Then go around to the right here, flip that switch, and follow this wall. There's going to be a green herb over there. Okay, and then over on these crates off to the left, there's some shotgun shells. Verdugo's going to jump down right there. And then we're going to go to the switch here, and we're going to smack that switch. Okay? And ready your rocket launcher. Now, once you see him covered, fire. Make sure that he's covered with the liquid nitrogen first.
My condolences to your master.
He has to be covered with the liquid nitrogen. You cannot fire the rocket launcher before that. If you do, it will not one-shot him. So make sure he's covered. Fire the rocket after that, and Verdugo is done one hit. Verdugo is probably the toughest enemy in the game because, you know, you fire the rocket launcher and it doesn't take him out immediately. So he's pretty true to his original form, honestly. Go back inside this door here where you flip the switch. And to the right, there's going to be a chest that's got a yellow diamond in it, as well as a first aid spray, gunpowder. Take all that stuff. That's some good loot right there. There's also another room that opens up off to the right here. Smack those crates. Look at that, heavy nades, hand grenade. Oh, look at all that loot. That's good loot right there. Ooh, shotty shells, another heavy nade, more hand grenades, rifle ammo. So much good loot in there, dude. And even handgun ammo. A lot of loot. Take it all. Just take it all. Look how much loot we got. That was so worth it, wasn't it? Yes, yes it was. Absolutely. That's why you want to take out Verdugo, because you get that good loot, son. That was tasty loot. Go in here, smack the button. And we're gonna meet up with Louise, guys. Good job. That was really easy once you do that, right? Yeah, it wasn't that bad. And honestly, if you don't want to sell the blacktail, at this point you might have enough treasure that you can just sell off that you don't even need to do it. I probably could have gotten away with just selling a few gems here and there if I didn't care about making treasure later on in the game. Which, you know, that's fine.
Me, though? What's in it for you?
No need to be suspicious. I said I'd help you, didn't I?
At the start of this, go hit the crate over there, and then go up this ladder and hit the crates over to the right.
Used to work for Umbrella.
So you heard, huh?
Get all those pesetas.
That's done for.
And then go talk to the merchant
Welcome.
and sell the gold monocle. And then
I'll buy it at a high.
upgrade the power on your blacktail. Now it's back up to level 3. Check that out. See, things aren't that bad. They really aren't. Now go over here and save. Gotta love how the blacktail's pretty much right where it was after all that. So, yeah, that was pretty worth it, I'd say. Absolutely. It avoided an awful lot of hassle. Now, for this part, guys, you're going to want to make a flash grenade. Truth be told, we're going to want to make like 3 of them, because that's how we're going to get through this part. We are going to pick up some good loot in here. But get your shotgun ready, because we're going to need it for what we're about to do. This is going to get a little nuts. This part can be a little chaotic. And Luis really is not that much help, so don't rely on him. Jump over this railing and run left. Okay, run left. This guy right here, hit him with a shotty. You may want to hit him in the feet. It's probably a better idea to hit him in the feet, because sometimes he plagas. Now, throw your flash in here before you go in the door. Before, not after. Otherwise, she will aggro, and she'll chainsaw you, and that's not great. Now, get shotgun ready again, go downstairs, and while you're heading for the door, smack this crate right there. Grab that loot, and open this door. Okay, now get the hell out of there. Now, get yourself ready, because there may be some enemies coming at you. There may even be a chainsaw guy coming at you. And wait to hit the barrel until you see chainsaw guy coming at you. And watch out for these dynamite bros. Dynamite kid over there? Yeah, watch out for him. Hit the barrel when you see chainsaw guy, and then once this gate opens up, run for dear life and make more flashes. Make 2. Okay, you're gonna run right by these guys. You don't need to hit them. This guy right here, hit him. Okay, he plagas. Run forward, grab the dynamite, and throw a flash. Okay, now hit these barrels. Grab some stuff, and then get the hell out of there. And then running back through here, there's going to be more chainsaw guys running at you again. So, throw a flash. Run in here, grab that treasure right there. You're going to get yourself a golden hourglass. Nice, right? Now, jump. And leave. You are done in here. No need to fight any more of them. So that was a pretty painless section overall, right? Now, be sure you listen for any enemies that are coming your way, because they might still be coming through this area right here. Fortunately, she decided to go back the way she came. They can follow you out here and they can attack you, so you know, but watch out. And keep an eye out. But as long as they're like going back to their tether and they don't attack you while the dynamite blows, that's fine. Hit these barrels over here, get your magnum ready. Even if you have only like 2 shots, that's fine. Ideally, it'll have some ammo. You can even make some if you want. If you have the resources, just get it ready. Because you want it for this one guy right here. Now, I don't have those supplies, unfortunately. So we're just gonna magnum the head. If you have 2 shots, that will bring out the plaga. Make a flash now. And wait for him to go over, or at least close to. He's kind of being blocked by the control panel over there, unfortunately. And our boy over there just wants to run a little bit. That's fine, he's got his cardio in. Good. Now wait for him to come this way and throw that flash. Boom. Now pull the lever. And that gets rid of him. Okay, that's 1. Now this other guy requires a little bit of finesse, because he's all armored up. And that's pretty annoying, right? Yeah, it is. But while Louise has him busy, go hit these crates and grab all the loot. And if he comes running at you, just, you know, dodge. And then try to grab the loot over here in this barrel, which may be easier said than done. And try to run through his legs there. If he comes at you, he'll come faster than you think he will, believe me. Now, what you can do is you can go over here and hide in this little nook here, and that will give you a little bit of room. Be sure you evade if he jumps, you know, the way Gigantes do, and then go run and hide over on this side. This will trip him up a little bit. He's not necessarily going to know what to do with that. And because I'm so close, like, the game doesn't realize, hey, I was right there. When Luis puts the dynamite on him, shoot the dynamite when you have a clear shot. It might take a couple of tries. There it goes. Remember, he's very twitchy, so I get it if you have a hard time, but if he's on the platform there, pull the lever and drop him into the lava. Boom. Fight over. Good job. You really want to make sure that he drops in, that he's over like that platform there, because if he's not over the platform, he doesn't have to be perfectly on it. Just part of them has to be on it so that they drop in. But if they're not even like close to it, they're not going to drop in. But as long as they have like a foot, a leg, they'll drop in. It's very generous regarding that. But, you know, he was smack in the middle of that thing. He was going in. There was no doubt in my mind. Grab those barrels over there, get the loot, and then grab the green herb right there, and then just run. This is a very long portion of the game.
Of course they did.
This part of the game is very taxing because it's so long.
Suggesting we ride this thing.
So don't be afraid to pause the game. Maybe take a break, eat something. You might even want to take a rest after you hit one of your save points, because this can be a little exhausting. Get ready. This is not gonna be easy.
It's moving. This should speed things up a bit.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Hey, we're in a hurry, right? Oh, by the way,
What now?
hope you like thrill rides.
Now, when they turn corners, be sure you turn the control stick or the keyboard in the opposite way that you're going.
Hey, the cart's slipping.
So if you're turning right,
Shit, this thing's gonna flip.
actually, what I mean is that you want to turn. You want to make Leon lean in the opposite way,
Gonna crash.
so that it doesn't fall off the track. So if it's turning left, you want to lean into the left. If it's turning right, you want to lean into the right. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm probably not articulating it all that well, but that's what you want to do. And these guys, you don't want to dilly-dally. Try to shoot the guy, but if you have to hit the cart, it takes like 4 hits to destroy the cart. And reload as fast as you can if you start shooting the cart. Be sure you shoot the boards. They'll do damage to you if you don't hit them. And you absolutely want to hit the switches as you're going, because if you don't hit the switches, it's going to be an automatic death. The cart will go off the tracks. It is imperative that you lean into the turns, because if you don't, the cart will go off the tracks and Leon and Louise will die. And you want to try your best to hit these guys as you're going.
So good. I hope the cart holds up.
One of these bolts will take off a quarter of the cart's health. That is bad. And if you see a dynamite guy on the tracks, shoot him. Shoot him now. Because you don't want to be near it when he goes off. These guys hit the barrel there, and watch out for the switch up there. Hit that. Fortunately, it shouldn't be that hard, because the cart is moving pretty slow. Thankfully. Now the rest of this is pretty smooth sailing. We're about to reach a checkpoint. Not necessarily a checkpoint, but a place where we can save. And at this point, I recommend saving.
This it?
Afraid not. Things are just getting started.
Because the next part can be a little rough. Sometimes it has a habit of really screwing you over, so this is a good place to save. We are at save number 10 here. We have 5 more saves in the game that we can use. So we're okay. We're on chapter 11 at this point. We can do like 1 save per chapter and we'll still be okay here. Now that guy there has a habit of throwing dynamite, but it's very unlikely that he'll throw it at you and be accurate. As long as you stay out of the room while he's throwing it, you should be okay. The other guys, just get rid of them, and when he's done throwing dynamite for a moment, go in there and give him the business, because, you know, he's a jabroni. What's he gonna do? Don't forget that red herb on the ground there. It's very easy to miss. We should have a good number of heals right now. And, well, if you don't, that's okay. Just be wary of what you're doing. And grab that barrel over there. don't forget about that. Always make sure you're good and looted.
All right, let's go.
That treasure, there was that treasure chest over there, obviously. You want to be sure and grab that. Every time you see a treasure chest, just go for it. Because you always want all the treasure you can get in RE4 Remake. Never say no to treasure. Treasure is always a yes. So this part is going to have chainsaw guys. And they'll do massive damage to your cart. They'll take off like half the cart's health. That's not great, obviously. So there's going to be that guy over there. Focus on these guys that are in these carts instead. And try to get rid of them. Now load up, and there's going to be another guy to the left over here. And there's going to be more guys over there. So do what you can with them. Try to focus on the carts because they're kind of a tough shot to get. Unfortunately. And then there's going to be Dynamite Guy on the tracks over there. Take out Dynamite Kid, and we should be good for a little bit here. Lean into the turns some more. Hit the board. Lean into the turn again. And more turn. Here we have a little bit of a breather, fortunately. Of course, be sure you keep the cart on the tracks. There's going to be some barrels up ahead that you're going to want to hit, guys. So aim and fire. There's a cart that goes above that's got like a barrel on it. I try to hit it. You can try it yourself, but I very rarely am ever able to hit it. And now we're going to have to deal with chainsaw guys. So we don't have to like hit them constantly, but we have to hit them like once to keep them from hitting the cart. And then there's going to be these guys over here. Try to hit them and hit this guy too. Reload as quickly as you can, and then Chainsaw Guy is going to come at us one more time here, and then just keep him stunned. When he starts to like rev up his chainsaw and stuff, keep him stunned and hit these guys over here to the right. And then hopefully we won't take a hit here from these guys, which, you know, easier said than done. We should be pretty okay in that regard. There's going to be this guy right here, and see how he took off like half the health of the cart? I was trying to stun him, and it just wouldn't register there. Like I say, every time he starts rearing up his chainsaw, give him a hit. And fortunately, that should be like the end of the cart segment. Aside from this one switch. Hit the switch there, and now we should be good. Of course, you want to keep it on the tracks by leaning into the turns, but overall, there shouldn't be anything else to fight here. And that's the end. Good job, guys. That was pretty tough. So if you need spinels, you can go ahead and hit these pustules, because there's going to be 4 that you can hit for a merchant quest. But when you do, be aware that the Novistadors are going to start showing up. And they're going to want to get in your chili because, you know, you're hitting their nest and everything, bro. So, yeah. Fortunately, we have our level 3 Power Blacktail. And we also have Louise helping us, hopefully. Louise doesn't always help, necessarily, but if you run low on ammo, he will toss you some ammo, so that is pretty nice. Just get them out of the equation if they become a problem. Do the best you can to get them out of there. Okay, now load that up and go ahead and hit these pustules. The last one there, over on this side. And if a bug gets in your way, just, you know, do what you gotta do. This one is actually kind of hard to hit for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it's a little hard to get. Like, sometimes I thought I'd be hitting it, but then, like, instead I'll hit another piece of the nest. But anyway, there's 3 there. There's 1 more later on that we have to get.
Give me a break.
Jump down. We are making okay time at this point. We have enough time to do what we gotta do. Like, we have to hustle here, but we don't have to be too worried, because we're getting close to the end of things. There's a... Watch out right there. There's a Novistador right there. We can do that. We can hit the barrel, too. The barrel isn't going to do too much to that one. So I wouldn't even bother hitting the barrel there. There will be a Novistador right there. Hopefully Louise will try and help, but, you know, I wouldn't count on it, so... You're going to have to do most of the work yourself. Because, I mean, Louise is borderline useless here other than giving you ammo.
Hey, are you trying to kill me?
Like that. He's getting in the way of my shots. He's really bad. He's still getting in the way. Look at him. He's just spectating. Man has a whole ass red 9, and he's still not doing anything, dude. He's got, like, the most powerful handgun in the game. Look at him just kneel. What a jabroni. What a nerd. Ugh. You think this book nerd would have more to offer than just smarts. But hey, here we are. Anyway, good God, these guys are unhinged. Just shotgun them. Like, look at this. He didn't help at all. Good Lord, Louise. Oy. Yeah, if they can become a problem like that, just shotgun them. If they start ganging up on you like that, just shotgun. Like, I was trying to use Blacktail to save some ammo, but they're such a hassle. Forget about it. Anyway, go up the right here, and there's going to be, like, another one that's going to come through here, probably. I think.
Insects. Take care of them for me, would ya?
How
Wow.
about you open fire instead of your mouth?
That was a delayed response.
I'm the brains.
Anyway, last pustule's up there. Go ahead and hit it. And that completes another merchant request. Good deal. That'll get us some more spinals, and that will get us some more, loot.
Stay focused.
So there's another guy on the wall right there. It'd be nice if Luis, like, warn you when there's one of these guys in here, right? You know, if he's going to accompany you, it'd be nice if he were, like, a little useful. Instead of just, hey, Luis, or hey, Leon, take care of this. Yeah, I know. Anyway, there's one on the wall there, so watch out for him. I kind of forgot about him there. And there's another one on the ground here. They're trying to blend in really well, and sometimes it works really good. There's going to be some barrels over here that we're going to want to grab. Go ahead and take those. And then over here, when we go right, look at that guy. There he is, just kind of being real sneaky. Go ahead and take him out. That's another one down. Good. Good riddance. Hit that barrel there, because there's a sneaky one right there. Yeah. Get him out of here. They're real sneaky, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they want to be. Over in here is going to be a little hidey hole that's got some treasure in it. Go ahead and take that treasure. Bing, bang, boom. There's the chest. It's a gold bar. Of course we're going to take it. Are you crazy? Yeah, we're going to take treasure. Absolutely. Now we got all that. Let's just move on out. There's going to be another bug that's going to be in here. If he gets too close to us, we can try using the barrel. Not really doing anything right now. Kind of hoping that he would do something. There he is. Yeah, this guy's just hanging out over there. It's so weird. There's going to be some more over to the right. Use your best judgment, and once they come over here, kind of just... Yeah, Louise. Like I say, Louise just has a habit of getting in the way. He's, wow. Anyway, after we got all that done, there's a little hole here. We can go and see the merchant. So, now we got that. We can get some more stuff if we want, but we're gonna sell that stuff if we've got treasure that we can fill out here. We got a bunch of sapphires, so we can just put some in the flagon there. Go ahead and sell that bad boy. We're gonna hold on to the elegant crown for now, just in case we pick up more treasure later. I want to boost up my knife to level 4. Level 4. And then I am going to sell my submachine gun ammo along with some handgun bullets. Because I want to get my durability on my knife up just like a little bit here. Fortunately, I got machine gun ammo too. And then if there's anything else I can sell here, I don't know that I do, but I can sell a sapphire. So that's fine. We'll get like a little bit there. We don't need too much other than that right now. We're going to save right now. We're not going to repair body armor quite yet, but we need our knife to be beefed up a little bit for what's about to come, because we're about to have ourselves a knife fight with Krauser. So let's get going. I would recommend saving here because, like, you know, it's quite a bit of backtracking. And plus, we're still on Chapter 11. We got 11 saves right now, so that's not so bad. That's pretty good. You're allowed 15 saves altogether, so... that gives us like 3 saves for the island, which is fine. Like, one save per chapter is not a bad deal, I think.
Are you being
Alright, let's go up here
Halt?
and just start hitting him in the head with the knife. Like, spam the knife button to hit the parry. And if you don't hit the parry, just, like, heal up a little bit. And just do what you can. Grab a boot knife. There's one right there. And just keep parrying and keep hitting him in the head. And if you get a melee option, hit the melee.
You're not thinking straight.
Yeah, there it is. Give him the business. Just keep going up. Keep being really aggressive here. Don't give him a moment to breathe. Just keep on trying to hit him. And keep hitting parry. You'll get some of them, you'll miss some of them. Just keep trying to do it, guys. Get in there and take care of business. And it shouldn't take too long. If you see an evade command, hit evade, because he's going to try to sweep, probably. And then he's going to try to, like, come at you. Hit that, and then keep hitting him again. And that's pretty good. Hit that again, and then keep going at him. And then, boom, fight over. It shouldn't take, like, all that long to get that. And that's the end of the chapter right there. Fortunately, this next chapter is not going to be super, super long. We're running a little behind schedule. We have roughly 20 minutes to play with per chapter. We are running a little behind schedule here, but not too much behind schedule, so we have enough time. Grab the remaining herbs that are in here and then go to the elevator right now. Okay. And then, you know, if you got stuff that you can combine, go ahead and combine it. Because it helps to have a couple of full heals here. And then if you can reload, go ahead and reload. Just hit the elevator button and go. There's a few things that we have to do. But we have time to do them, fortunately. And luckily, because we have one more save that we're going to do in Chapter 12, we're not going to do it quite yet. We need a couple of flashes here for what we're about to do. And this is going to be a little bit hairy, but fortunately, you know, we're going to get through this no problem, I think. Because we've got a plan. What we're going to do is we're going to book it to the right. And we're going to go through this gate. This is the room where the Novistadors were. Okay? And there's not going to be any enemies in here right now. So you're good. Don't worry about anything. Just head straight for the gate. Get over there. And then if there's anything you didn't pick up along the way, feel free to go ahead and pick up stuff. Like there's a vase over here. I grabbed that. A little bit more gunpowder doesn't hurt. Nope. Not at all. Now, have your flash ready. Because we're going to go back into the throne room. This is the room where the double Garradors were. Head inside. Head inside and toss that nade. And then haul your ass to this door over here. Do not dilly-dally, get over to the door. We are not going to fight all these guys. No, sir. No thanks. If any of the bugs drop stuff, you can take that loot on the way in and the way out. Smash these vases, just circle around the room, go over to this contraption right here and use the cubic device. And then turn that bad boy around, and this is going to get us our second golden egg. Yes, that is of utmost importance. And then go around and smash the remaining vases. That's going to get us some more loot. Gunpowder, you know, pesetas, resources. All that stuff is very nice because we're going to be able to craft some more supplies. And then grab the last one right there. That gets us like 15 shotty shells. That's a good number of shotty shells. And then ready your other flash. You may need it, you may not. Go ahead and just grab anything on the floor in here. You know, if nothing's gonna attack you here, I guess just run through. Yeah, and go through the door, guys. Just ignore them. They didn't do anything. Yeah. So that saved us a flash. If they start to aggro pretty bad, it's a good idea to throw the flash, otherwise just get out of there. There's gonna be some bugs in here, we're gonna run forward. Fortunately, we didn't get attacked by that one. I hop over that rock, and then I go to the right over here. There's another bug over here that's going to try to aggro. If we hug the left and then go right a little bit, we'll be okay. And then we just go through the gate. We didn't even have to use a flash there. We saved ourselves a flash. How do you like that? We juked him. Pretty nice. Now, spin the spinels on the gunpowder. You want the gunpowder for this next part.
Of course.
And we need to repair our body armor. That is of utmost importance here.
A deal well.
Sell whatever you need to in order to get that. Sell handgun ammo. Sell, like a random jewel if you have to. That's fine. You just need the pesetas to tune up your body armor. Sell a few more bullets if you have to. Just do it. Because you'll get more handgun bullets. Handgun bullets come cheap in RE4 Remake. I decided to sell a boot knife because the boot knife is not that important. I still got my regular knife. And plus, we're going to pick up more boot knives anyway. Boot knives come cheap in RE4 Remake too. Once you have that, you have your body armor upgraded or tuned up. Go onto the carriage. Because it's time. It's time for the stairs, it's time for the elevator,
Hang in there, Ash.
and it's time for the final boss of the castle. If you've gotten this far, and you're still on track with your time, you should feel good about yourself because you are making good enough time. You want to be ballpark around 3 hours, 45 minutes into the game at this point. Somewhere around that. Go ahead and make magnum ammo here. We're going to be able to make shoddy ammo soon, but we want to make some magnum rounds. Because magnum is going to back us up pretty good, I think. There's two things that we're going to do here. We're going to use blacktail and rifle for the bottom. Only use shotgun if you have a shield guy that you have to disarm. Go over here, run around, and grab this gold bar. Now, if there's a shield guy, pull out your shotgun. If there's just regular guys, go ahead and take them out with the rifle. Okay. So that didn't quite take him out, but get rid of that shield, and now take out rifle, and then take out the trash here. This part we want to use like all rifle here. All rifle. And then, of course, blacktail if we need to, but mostly rifle. And then that's all we gotta do. We'll save the shotgun, save the magnum. Save the magnum for the elevator. A shotgun you can use on the staircase. We're going to be using rifle for a little while here. We're not going to pull it out until the giant balls start rolling. So with all those juicy headshots that we're getting, go around here and hit this one too. There it is, and get that bead. Use the pause buffer if you have to get past these guys. They can be pretty twitchy, so, I mean, if you want to use the pause buffer, feel free to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. Hit the barrel on the back of the head. Be sure you hit that, or else there's going to be flame coming at you. You don't want that. That's a lot of grief you don't need. No reason to have it if you can avoid it. And then there's going to be another guy right here that we can hit. Boom. Look to... Go over here. There's going to be another one with a scythe coming. Go ahead and hit a shot on him. Okay. That takes care of that. Then off to... Grab whatever he drops. Then over here is going to be like more guys. There's going to be one guy right there that we got a clear shot at. So go ahead and hit them. Because why not? Cool. And then, if you can hit a clear shot on this guy, go ahead too. Yeah, there was a good shot right there. Nice. Now, watch out for these guys. They're going to throw, like... There's going to be a guy that's going to throw stuff at you. And if you can hit these guys, I mean, yeah, go ahead and hit them. Like, this guy with the axe is really trying. That's one, and then that's two. If there's a shield guy and his head is exposed, go ahead and hit it. Because if his head is exposed, you've got such a nice crit just waiting for you. It's being served up on a silver platter. You don't even have to use a shoddy shell for that. Now that we're on the stairs, it might be a good idea to start pulling out... It might be a good idea to start pulling out your shotgun, but we can still use rifle here because the balls haven't started rolling yet. Okay, there it is. And then these guys right here, boom. They're done. Stick a fork in them, they're done. Now right here is about where we want to start pulling out shotgun. Because you got scythe guys, you got shield guys, just... If you can get them out in the path of the ball, that's nice. That's fine. You should let the ball do the work for you if you can. But if they're coming at you, obviously, you don't want to take the hit. So, just protect yourself. Now watch out for these guys. There's going to be one there that has a shield and one that doesn't. Take them both out. Get them out of the equation. There's a barrel over here. Go ahead and smack that. Okay. Picking up a lot of pesetas here. This is good. It's not bad. But there's obviously other stuff that I would like to have. Now, watch out for the crossbow there. Get out of the way of the ball. Smack the barrel. Take those pesetas. Now, get up here and hit this guy. Get out of the path of the ball, and immediately after you hit him, pull the lever. Pull it 3 times. Because there's going to be a lot of guys coming up those stairs. And the first one's not necessarily going to hit him. And neither is the second one. The third one will do the trick, though. Don't hesitate to pull that 3 times and take, you know, they'll really take the wind out of their sails in a big way. Go over there and pick up the mirror with pearls. And now that you've done all that, you should have some pretty good loot waiting for you. Like, there's pesetas, ruby. Nice, a ruby. Okay. You gotta love it when they drop rubies. That's awesome. There's not too much else here, I don't think. No, not really. So, I was kind of hoping for maybe, like, gunpowder and stuff, but instead it was just a bunch of pesetas. So, whoo, boy, that's a little bit of a kick in the pants. Hopefully, though, we'll still be able to get through this. I think we will. I was really banking on getting a little bit more gunpowder there, but that's okay. We'll jump down here and hit the barrel off to the side here. More pesetas. They're really giving us pesetas in our time of need, aren't they? RE4 has a habit of doing that. They love giving you pesetas when you don't necessarily need them that bad. A lot of ammo droughts in this game sometimes. Anyway, when you got everything looted, go ahead and pull the lever and let's get down to business. So aiming here, there's going to be this guy right here. You want to try and hit him in the head like a couple of times, and that should get rid of him. Can be a little difficult. And try to hit, like, not the skull part, because that kind of just deflects it. Hit him in, like, the clothing. Right there. Okay, that's one. And then, like, there's going to be an arrow person up here, so you're probably going to want to try to throw a heavy nade. That's what I do sometimes, and sometimes it works pretty good, other times it doesn't work all that great. Shoot the barrel up here with a bunch of guys running past it, and then get your shotgun out and knock those guys off. You know, just take those guys out before they can jump on the lift. And then if they're still going, go ahead and hit the barrel, and then hit any stragglers. If any of them jump on the lift, hit them with the shotty. This guy will go up the stairs and follow you, if you didn't take him out. Like, usually you can get him before he does that, but make sure you use sniper and take him down. Hit barrel there. Then watch out for crossbow person here. Take that guy out if he jumps on you, on the lift. And then, if she doesn't go down with a shotgun, then use the blacktail to clean up. There's going to be another one of those guys up here that's going to be trolling you, so hit him a couple of times if you can. Now, he doesn't go down in 2 shots for some reason. He's a pretty tanky one. Hell, I hit him like 3 times there. 4 times. He really doesn't want to go down, does he? Well, same deal here. If they keep coming at you, just take care of business. And this guy here, just do what you can. Keep using shotty to clean up. We're almost there. We're getting places. We will be okay, believe me. Okay, actually a 4-shot did the trick on that one guy, so that's pretty cool. I thought that maybe that didn't quite work, but apparently it did. Alright, so this is the point where we'll probably want to pull out Magnum, because things are getting a little hairy at this point. And I ran out of Magnum shots there, so I decided to just do that. And now I got my shotty shell. That's the last shotty shell I got. Fortunately, we're at the top now, so even though we ran out of Magnum ammo and shotty ammo, we're pretty good here. I would say that all worked out. So, nice work, guys. So if you're out of rifle ammo, be sure you make some rifle ammo right now. So yeah, just focus on rifle, focus on Magnum, focus on shotgun for that part. Focus on mostly rifle and shotgun. If you need Magnum to help you out, Magnum is there to help you. Don't be afraid to use it if you must. Hell, use the blacktail if you have to, if you have no other options. And when you get out here, just pull off a couple of headshots here, get these guys out of the equation. There'll be one more over there when you reach it, but, you know, you have to worry about it till you get there. This part, walk. Do not run. If you run, Leon will die. The platform will break. You can just walk. You don't have to crouch or anything like that. You can just walk, but you have to walk. Walk. Okay, now you're over here. Get rifle ready and take this one out. Okay. That's the last enemy you have to deal with here. Go in here. Grab the yellow herb. Grab whatever in that barrel. Go up the ladder here. Smack a few more containers. A couple more barrels up here. Go ahead and take that stuff. And then take the stuff right there. First aid spray, baby. Let's go. Okay, so this part can be a little hairy. I would recommend throwing your 12th save right there. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's a pretty good idea, I'd say. Go ahead and get yourself through here. Now, equip the golden egg. Over here, there's going to be a couple more barrels. Grab some more stuff right there. And we are going to do something pretty crazy. We're going to run right up to Salazar here. Ready up your egg and throw it at his body. Throw it at the white part of his body. Equip the second egg and throw it at his white body again. And boom, Salazar's done. That's how you kill Salazar, with 2 golden eggs. Salazar is deathly allergic to eggs, guys. So if you throw 2 golden eggs at him, it will kill him. 1 golden egg saps 70% of his health. 2 golden eggs kills him outright. Good fight. You can fight him normal if you want to, but I really don't recommend it. It is a very hard fight if you don't do it that way. So that's why we save at the merchant over there. We run up to him, and we take care of business. And once we're done with that, of course, hit those barrels before the elevator, use the elevator. We are ready to leave this place, but it's not over quite yet. The chapter is not done quite yet, unfortunately. But we are really close, so, I mean, don't feel bad or anything like that. The timer is still ticking, though, so we don't want to dilly-dally.
Krauser, where do you think you're taking her?
If you don't have 2 golden eggs, if you only have 1 golden egg, you can throw 1 at Salazar and then use shotgun to clean up. Because that will take off the remaining part of his health. I recommend 2, but you really only need 1. I don't recommend fighting that fight without a golden egg. It's too much of a hassle, it takes too much time. It's really not worth it, guys. Just use the egg. I'm telling you, use the egg. Or eggs, plural, if you have both of them. Remember, there's this golden egg over at the chicken farm in the village, and there's a golden egg in the throne room. You can use those. Grab the barrels on your way out here. Juke those sword swings. There's another barrel, or crate, over to the left here. Smack that, take whatever's in there. Shotty shells, nice. Could use those. And now take the boat, and the chapter will be over. Boom, end of chapter. Check it out, guys. So, that about covers the Castle of Resident Evil 4 Remake. Good job, guys. That was a very hard level to play. I completely understand that. And it takes a long time to get through there, but if you're able to do that, good job. And don't be afraid to give it a couple more tries, well, a few more tries if you have to. You'll get there, it just takes a little bit of time. Thank you for watching, soulmates. I appreciate you hanging out with me and checking out this video. I hope it helped you a lot. Be sure you give us a like if it did help you, because, you know, I really appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'll see you later, guys. Have a good day, everyone.